Alrighty, we're group three. We consist of Nico the cameraman, we got Lucas over here, and I am Guillermo. This is our project, starting here.
All right, so in our project, we are deploying IoT in a hospital setting. So we're going to be reading various data from various sensors, such as CO2, temperature, and UV levels. And so once we read that data, it'll get transmitted via Wi-Fi to the AWS broker and then stored in the cloud. And then there, it'll make decisions based on the data and trigger the environment to change, and that data will get analyzed and the reports will get generated.
All right. Each node consists of an Arduino Uno, a Raspberry Pi, and a sensor that we're going to be using to keep track of the data. The Arduino is going to use its ADC to read in the sensor data and send that over I2C to the Raspberry Pi. And the Raspberry Pi is then going to take that data and transmit it to the AWS backend through an MQTT client. And then here's our AWS policies.
Yep. So here, this is our front end policies, basically allowing the device that's configured to publish, receive, and subscribe, and I guess also connect to the topic that we would be publishing towards. Here's the policies we have for the actual nodes themselves. They can only connect, subscribe, and publish the information. They cannot retrieve that themselves. And to provide a little added layer of security, we have a couple of certificates to ensure that the identity of each of these boards is guaranteed. Here's a little bit of a back end where we can see the information being transmitted between nodes. It's coming in at currently 1 time a second, and this is the raw value we're receiving. We're going to process that information into something that's actually more human readable.
All right, so this information we can see processed on this subscriber. So it's currently running, and we're getting information from the temperature sensor, the UV sensor, and the CO2 detector. And so if we make changes to our sensors. So right now, this is the temperature sensor. You can see that the temperature is going up slightly, very slowly. And then the CO2 sensor, it's going up as Lucas blows on it, and then it'll slowly start to drop as the air dissipates. And you can see that the filters, or the data is being processed, and different actions will be done depending on the ranges that we're getting from the sensors. And then lastly, for the UV index, you can see that as Guillermo over there puts his hand over the sensor, the values are changing, and the response to those values are changing as well. All right, cool. Thank you so much.